told you I'm not going to conquer Earth. It's just not happening.
Oh, Kal-El. I think I understand. Earth has made your brain weak. All that soft living has made your brain bad and weak.
Hello, my name is Fox, and I'm David Fox. I love Kara. I love this girl. She's so innocent. While also being a weapon of mass destruction, which is kind of how I like the Kryptonians. Mind you, I'm not saying like, oh, I want evil Superman. No, I'm not saying that. I love Superman being a good guy. And honestly, like, one of the reasons why I haven't gone back to Invincible is because I'm just like, wow, this is... yeah, evil Superman, and also the main guy just gets his ass kicked over and 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 over. And maybe he gets his ass not kicked later, but then then there's the whole shit with the female Vitramite, or the lady Vitramite, who does stuff to him later on, and like people were excited for that, and I'm like, The Boys I want to go back to, though. I'm hearing a lot of good shit about that. But that being said, I love Kara. Here we go. Let's have her crying in the background. I love Kara. And pretty much this is a sneak peek, a preview, I think.
Look, wanting peace isn't weak.
Father was worried something like this would happen, but we can fix that.
Pretty much, to summarize this episode real quick, it continues where the last one left off, kinda. Clark wakes up in space in Kara's ship. Kara straight says, hey, I'm taking you to Father. And Clark is like, Jor-El? Or not Jor-El, shit. His uncle. Her biological father. And trying to say, like, he's gonna go back to Earth. He's not gonna stay, he's not gonna go out there, whatnot. And Kara's like, no, but now that we're together, we can bond. We can bring peace to the galaxy, to the universe, by building the new Kryptonian Empire. Which we even see, which again, I like this because it's through visual storytelling of Kara and all this stuff, but like, let's see.
Let me show you.
Because obviously she said, like, oh yeah, we'll go back, like, she's like, we'll go back to Earth once we're gonna go conquer it. And Clark's like, no, stop!
Okay. Show me your Krypton.
A thought projector. It records and displays memories. This one has files from the last days of Krypton.
What is this?
It's us. Before the fall, Krypton was the most advanced society in the universe.
Assuming this is all correct. So, in this universe, yeah, Krypton didn't have a red sun. It had a yellow sun. So, they had their powers.
The apex of science, art, everything. The Empire brought less advanced planet.
Also, I love Kara's outfit even without the cape. I love this outfit. Honestly, these are probably my favorite Kryptonian, like, Superman outfits. They're freaking great.
It's into the fold, giving them the opportunity to become model Kryptonian citizens.
Yeah, that's what... sure, you don't just freaking murder their asses. Nah, I'm sure that's not the case.
This is beautiful.
Isn't it? I mean, this is what we're trying to rebuild.
They look like my parents.
They do, though, and I'm wondering if that's a coincidence or not, or if this is trying to hint at something that, like, his parents have some... I don't want his parents to be aliens, but I feel like there's some kind of connection. If there's not a connection here, it's just a coincidence. Strange, but alright.
They look like my parents back on Earth.
That's Garden Citizen 1 and 2. Oh, and this one, that's Food Citizen. I often wonder what our food tasted like. Oh, watch this!
They have Jax on Krypton. I can't remember if they're called jumping jack. Whatever, when you have little things and you throw the ball and it bounces thing up and you're supposed to catch them. And I'm like, all right, are we at the point now where people won't remember what this game is? And they're like, alien game. But
I used to do.
I like this because, one, it's showing, it shows why Kara's alone. Kara has had nobody except her father. And she pretty much did a, like, Will Smith I Am Legend, where she made these people her quote-unquote friends when they're just memories of the past, projections.
Do this all the time as a child, when not training, of course.
Kara, these people, they're all gone.
I know that.
I know what it's
I know that, she says with a smile, and, like, oh,
like
God.
to be lonely.
I'm not lonely. And I'm not alone. You have returned.
Didn't really have a choice, did I?
No, you did it, because she kicked your ass, because holy shit, Kara's badass.
Look, Krypton is gone, but Earth, I have a family and friends.
And pretty much Clark shows her Earth, as well as, can we just say how powerful Pa Kent is right here? Like, look at this.
Ready?
Not only did that ball slam into his hand and knock him flying backwards.
Oh, sweet Martha Kent.
I love that sweet Martha Kent.
Hey. Oh, I'm all right, kiddo. It's all right.
The ball broke. I don't know. Maybe they're robots. I don't know. But that's weird. I was like, all right. But yeah, and pretty much says, like, you know, Clark trying to hide who he is a little bit more. And then Kara pretty much says, like, they're trying to tell you to hide. Like,
You are. Did anyone on that planet ever care for the real you?
Lois!
We're done here.
But, God. It's sad. You see already, like, you see obviously why Kara is like this. One, why she's innocent, first off, a little bit, as well as, you know, like, is lonely. That's why she also is very much like, one, why she snapped immediately when Clark just kind of like, I'll be right back, or whatever, when he walked past her last time, too. You see that, like, she, for a long time, has been alone. And finally she meets her family again. So, yeah, I love that, but... Oh, yeah.
What's happening? You kidnapped me?
Yes. Someone had to extricate you from that backwater planet. You're welcome.
I love how evil she smirky she
Am
looks.
I in outer space? What's going on?
I love the glowing stuff. It gives me Tron vibes.
You can't just hold people against their will. Where am I?
My Adventures with
Space.
Superman.
But that's only like a typical thing, because pretty much then Kara says, like, oh, you know, we'll go ahead and, like, pretty much Clark says, like, you say you keep bringing people into the Empire, because eventually she shows, let me see, this guy, I'm using the Cape Joel's video so I can get some clips. But pretty much she shows that, one, she's keeping pictures of Jimmy, and Clark is ecstatic to tease his cousin. About it, and knowing Jimmy will love finding out that, you know, Kara likes him. But, we also see, like, she also collects different pieces from the different planets she visited that she's brought into the fold. Which, I'm going to say, like, now probably go check out this guy's video, because I'm pretty sure he's going to bring up a lot more stuff on, certain characters, like, hold on.
That Lobo, the famous Zarnian bounty, it comes from. Also, if you're a mega comic fan like me, you will know all the planets that Kara mentions in this episode are totally from the books. There's Euphorix, a planet that's pretty unremarkable on its own, but it comes from the pages of Omega Men, the very same book that Lobo, the famous Zarnian bounty hunter, comes from. There's also Hyven, home to Chip, the cartoon Chip.
Pretty much they go through all the different planets. And obviously, when Kara is saying, hey, we're bringing people into the fold, she visits the planet, turns out, no, they're destroying them all. And later on, she visits every planet, and every planet is destroyed. Just completely decimated, and then she even sees at one point, which I'm gonna go ahead and assume, let me see, because let's see if they show it. Yeah, right here. They show this, which I'm gonna go ahead and assume Kara didn't make this, or that, you know, like, or maybe like, I don't know, it's been years, I'm not really sure. But maybe Brainiac created this mural as like a warning. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure who made this thing, because this image keeps getting blocked out of Kara's mind whenever she comes to it, and she's confused. Also, going, it's like, why are like all the worlds destroyed? We brought them into the fold. They should be thriving. And obviously sees this, which then gives her memories, which I love, like, seeing where she just like creates, like, you see her use her death beam lasers. Like, because again, I love how this tech is used. I love seeing, let me see, also Brainiac, which is badass. Also Hawk Girl, or at least her people. I'm not entirely sure. I'll bring that up. Let me see. Just showing how powerful a rogue Kryptonian can be. Like again, just like, if you really think about it, which is even more messed up if you think about it, because like we've seen all the destruction and stuff that she was doing in the last season towards the end, where, you know, we thought she was Zod. Like, most likely, yeah, Brainiac has robots that he sends out, but most probably, like 90% of the time, they don't need robots. Kara could literally just go there by herself and do all of this devastation and destruction. And mind you, unlike, let's say, Omni-Man, because, you know, because people like to say shit about Omni-Man and Homeland and all that shit, they could fight Superman. Omni-Man get bled, like, the first episode, from people who weren't Vitruvites. Like, he bled. He bleeded. He bled. I don't, like, have we seen Clark bleed yet when he wasn't supercharged or attacked with Kryptonian weaponry? I'm just saying, like, Kryptonians are way more powerful and freaking destructive as hell. But pretty much before this is all even revealed, they had this cool little snowball fight out in space, which is pretty neat. And Clark, at one point where it looks like one of the meteorites are going to crash into Kara, and she kind of disappears, Clark's eyes go blue, punches it, destroys the damn thing, and Kara's like, what was that? What was that transformation? So, it's not something normal. And Clark even says, like, I thought that was just a Kryptonian thing. No. And Clark even says, like, every time someone is in danger, it activates and makes him stronger. And Kara says, well, why do you have that? I'm the guardian, I'm the protector of Krypton. I should have that. And Brainiac even lets slip later on when they meet him that, like, you know, he's trying to rebuild Krypton. Which also, his main citadel, his base, is called Kandor, which is usually the bottled city of Krypton. So, one, I kind of like that, because also, like, I did kind of wonder, like, really, out of all the technology shit in the DC Universe, no one could figure out how to unshrink Kandor? Alright. But I like that it's a base. It's his base, pretty much, that he has all this stuff, which, also, if I'm... Maybe I'm misremembering... But pretty much, like, one, Brainiac eventually, because he was monitoring, he's like, why are they going somewhere else? But Brainiac sends Kara away and wants to test Clark. And then there's this, which is a Hawk Girl, or, like, you know, the Hawk people, which are also the ones that Kara's, like, the first planet that Kara and Clark went to that's flying. You have one of Darkseid's demons, parademons, and then you have this guy, which... Hold on. Give me Sonic X vibes.
You are familiar with the Kryptonian mind scan, are you not? Consciousness preserved in a holographic form.
Okay. Green Lantern! And also, yeah, he's taking pretty much what he did was he scanned the minds of citizens or civilians and stuff. Now there's a spider down there. Hold on. Spider. But, so Brainiac apparently scans their brains and keeps, pretty much a duplicate copy of that in his database that he can then control. That also seems to be able to replicate their powers. But also, it's still a consciousness in there.
These scans are all that's left of those who did not comply with the original Kryptonian Empire. Their hatred and anguish is nothing but train.
So, yeah. Also, so I guess these are actually people that Brainiac didn't scan. It was before that. Which also, again, we have Green Lantern. We're introducing Green Lanterns. We're introducing... Which also we see Clark uses Ice Breath again.
This is too cruel. Cruel is a word created by the...
We see... And then eventually he fights also the Hawk Girl. Which we're seeing... We're seeing also Clark activating his super mode even more. But and the thing is, those are robots too, like that seem to have all these skills.
Luckily, I don't need your mind. I only need what your body really don't understand anything.
Which, because here's the thing, because they said Batman isn't going to pop up in this show. I highly doubt that. At least not in season 2. Because because that's the thing. It seems like they're establishing the DC universe. Like, you have the Hawk people, which I don't know this backstory for the Hawk people. Because I thought it was just 2 Egyptians who fell in love in, Egypt. And, screwed around with a dude who's, like, an immoral caveman, if I remember correctly. And then, like, through a curse or whatever, they die or reincarnate and come back and forth. I thought that was the case. I didn't know they were aliens. Huh. And then you have the Green Lantern. So the Green Lanterns exist, unless Brainiac blew them up, which I doubt you would do that. Then you also have the Parademons, which means Darkseid is out there somewhere. But, God, like, okay, I feel like they are building everything out. But pretty much, Clark succeeds in destroying all the bad guys. But, Brainiac lets loose, like, his idea for Krypton is much bigger and ginormous. Where Jor-El's idea could fit within a cradle. So, it's funny because I'm pretty sure a lot of the Snyder people hate this version of Superman, which I think is the best version of Superman. I ain't gonna lie. I need to get a Superman shirt, a better one, or one. I have one, I'm pretty sure, but it's somewhere and I don't know where exactly. But I want to get a different one. But I feel like they're borrowing the idea from Snyder. Where like, Jor-El put something inside of Clark, which what it is, I don't know. I don't know what the hell it is, but I doubt they're going to do Are they going to do the whole idea that he could repopulate Krypton? Is it something along the lines of he can, I don't know, revive Krypton or revive other Kryptonians? I want to know what the hell the idea is. Does he have, like, the memories of all the Kryptonians inside of him? kind of like an Assassin's Creed DNA thing, and he can like implant it in bodies. I don't know. Which I really find it funny because Brainiac said like, you know, oh, with you as a weapon, we could survive, and I'm like, huh. Someone who's said to be used as a weapon, who then, you know, doesn't want to be a weapon, and I'm like, I feel like this is a reference to something. I don't know. It's, I have no idea what this could be a reference to at all. Strange. In any case, Brainiac is able to make Kal-El submit and pretty much is filling the role also of Zod. Oh, it's right here, I think.
With ambitions so small they could be contained within a
Can be contained in the crib, which is within his newborn son.
But I dream of the Empire perfected. You will make that happen.
Also, he created a red sun dome to projector to weaken Soups.
Going to help you. I'm going to take Kara away from this place.
And I love that he's like 100% knows, like, yeah, I'm taking my cousin with me.
Need your cooperation. I just need you to feel.
I like that. Like, they're like, okay, yeah, like, it's not Zod, but it does feel like that idea of like, this is their interpretation of Zod mixed with Brainiac. And I like that. That's cool. Kara, in a sense, technically is like the Zod too. But yeah, the whole idea of kneeling, which maybe that will also give something in with that. And eventually Kara comes in, asks, what are you doing? Calls her a disappointment. I'm like, that poor girl. Then he erases that memory. But luckily she has the picture of Jimmy and the Hawk Girl statue. She checks all the planets, find all of them destroyed, dead, and then I feel like this civilization, unless Brainiac left them alive long enough, or maybe Brainiac did capture them and put them somewhere, I don't know, but I do feel like this is, like, if these people didn't do it, Brainiac built this as a warning of do not go against the Kryptonian Empire, the new Kryptonian Empire. That's what my guess would be. Which it does look like Egyptian, so I'm most likely thinking the Hawk people did this. Maybe after whatever happens. But then Kara goes into space to cry, asking Clark, what can he do? Which I love that, because now she called him Clark instead of Kal-El. And the Gorilla and Brain are back to help Jimmy and Lois find Clark. So that's gonna be a fun team up. Also, again, like I said, the snowball fight that they had beforehand, or when they're trying to get to one of the planets. I just realized that he's like, ow, ow, because Kara actually is as strong as him. It's funny. She looks like Adora, but she sounds like Catra. It's their kid. Yeah, she's literally Catra. Yeah, she's like Adora, but with Catra's personality. Sure. But I love the snowball fight between them, because it also Kara messing with him, because it turns out So, Kryptonians don't need spacesuits to be in space. So I'm guessing two things. One, the suits have that, because Clark says, masking it comes up. I'm guessing two things. One, it could be used in case they're ever in an area that has a red sun. Thus, they will need these spacesuits. Or it's for anyone who's not a Kryptonian who's in, their fold. And it just so happens it's just, a standard thing that all Kryptonian outfits have. That would be my guess. Or maybe to push away harmful radiations, but yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure in space you could do everything they're doing without super strength. I think, maybe. Everything has zero gravity. The only thing you probably couldn't be able to do is, stop yourself, which they can do because they can manipulate their own gravity and fly. I love that entire scene. Just go watch it. It's great. I love this show. And again, go check out this guy, because this guy really does seem to be bringing up everything about it. Where, again, all the planets, I'm sure all of them are actual places. All of these characters obviously are connected to something, whether it be Green Lanterns, the Hawk people, parademons. There's a lot here. And, I like how they're building this up. They're building up this idea. They're building up their own DC universe, which I would be kind of happy if they did go with that idea and they build their own animated universe around this. Make Superman the cornerstone of it. And yeah, let's get an animated Batman. Let's get a new animated Batman show. Well, I know a Cape Crusader is coming out, but let's get a new animated Batman show. Let's go. Let's see all these other things happen. I kind of don't want Justice League because I feel like Justice League kind of cheapens some things a little bit, but I would like crossover bits. But yeah, I don't know. Because Batman, I don't really like him being in a Justice League. I like him being hidden behind the shadows. But anyways, I like this show. It's freaking fun. I love what they did with Kara. I love what they're doing, building out this universe even more now. And also, hey, everyone complains saying all of Superman's enemies are robots, which, yeah, technically speaking, these are robots that are projecting the consciousness of it. The races aren't. We have the Hawk people. We have whatever the hell he is. We have the parademons. They're not robots. They're, whatever. And so, although, Brainiac obviously is a robot. And also we see Kara slowly breaking the mind control, which is great. And also, if anyone's wondering, why did she ever go back before? She's under mind control. That's why she never... She's like, oh, those planets are working peacefully and fine. She even wonders, wait, when was the last time I came back? Because she can't even remember. But yeah, it is great. I love this a lot. Tell me what you think down below. Thanks for watching. Videos I've done. Thanks for my face. Subscribe to videos. Hopefully enjoy this. Subscription buttons around there somewhere is what I meant to say. Subscribe to my videos. Hopefully enjoy this. I'm loving this a lot. Kara, honestly, this is my favorite version of Kara. This is my number one favorite version of Kara. I love that she's battle ready. I love her personality. I love, the technology that enhances her laser vision. And, again, we're able to have a quote-unquote evil... show what an evil Superman can do without it being an actually evil Superman, as well as, getting Supergirl out of this. And Kara's a badass. And Clark is really cool. And seeing them interact is so awesome. I love this. I love this whole thing of them playing around and, teasing each other and stuff. I like the idea that, yeah, Kara's lonely, but now she's found family. I love all this. This is great. This is good Superman writing. I love this a lot. But yeah, I can't wait for more. I'm hoping we're going to see more things. I hope there's going to be merch, because I want to get figures of this Kara. I want to get figures of this Clark. Hell, give me some comic spin-offs too, please. They did for Harley, why not? But anyways, thanks for watching your videos. Hope you enjoy this, and we will see you later. Yeah, this show's great. I love it a lot. But yeah, I love how Brainiac also a little bit silly with his voice, but it also kind of matches where he doesn't feel as threatening when he speaks, but then you see his actions yes, never mind.
Made your brain bad and weak.